Hey everybody, what's going on? First of all, it's Taylor, and I want to show you something so cool that just got here today, and I'm super excited about it. Boom! Brand new ice skate sharpener for the sharpening business here in Bedford, Maine. This thing is so cool. I just finished up my last skate. I got a whole pile of them over there, but it's our first fully automatic machine. This thing is so cool. Ready? Dude, I just love this thing. It's so awesome. It just got here today. I've been using it for the last like 2.5 hours. It's awesome. This is going to be the fastest turnaround product that we have going. And the machine costs like $1,000 plus or minus some accessories, like $1,200 or whatever. And we're going to be doing ice skates for $6, $7 a pair or so. While we get this whole kind of business thing going, got to start promoting it and whatnot. But this is awesome. And we know a couple people who own some ice rinks. There's been tons of people who've been asking us, waiting for ice skates for us to be sharpening them. So they are here now, which is awesome. And something really cool was this morning I was going through my journal, and I remember when this was just a dream, when we were like, hey, what would we sharpen? What would we have in our business? Would it be even viable? And doing knives and stuff, and ice skates was on there. And we were thinking about this 2 or 3 months before we started a business 2 years ago, and it's finally here. It's better than we could ever possibly imagine, and it's great. Sparks makes an awesome sharpener. Not affiliated in any way, but really impressed with it. I've been using it for a little while, and it's great. Things holds up. The response is so clean and simple. It looks like a pizza oven. It's like you can't beat that. Plus, I had surgery. I don't know if I told you guys that. I went and I had surgery. Epigastric hernia, very small, right here above my belly button. I'm great. It's been like 5 days, right as rain. Didn't take the anesthesia very well, but other than that, awesome. And it's so cool to be able to go back in the journal and see how this whole thing evolved, and see what we were thinking about 2 years ago and how it's finally come to fruition. And being patient and planning and just taking things one step at a time. Sometimes it's going to take a minute before your dreams and your goals work out, but when they do, it's awesome. Another thing is I am going to be going for my official commercial drone and UAV license on Friday, which is going to be wicked cool. So I'll have some stuff up on my Instagram, Snapchat about that, and it's going to be cool. So definitely check that out and share that if you don't mind. Something that I think is really important is to make sure that no matter what you do, whether it's your business, whether it's your hobbies, whether it's your relationships, whether it's your pastime, your favorite thing, whatever you do, to make sure that you're always expanding and always growing, always adding new things on, new skills, new abilities, new knowledge. Make sure you're reading the books, make sure you're checking things out, make sure you're seeing what other people are doing and saying, hey, is that something that I could do? Is that something that we could add to what we have going on? And this is just another way that we're going to be bringing money in, and we're also going to be getting kits, and we're going to get some stuff so we can do snowboards and skis. So we're going to be almost set up for winter, because here in New England, most, half of the year is snow. So it's like learning to capitalize on that, doing some feedback analysis. You hear what the world is bringing into you, what people are asking, and if there's a demand for it, and if it's going to be something viable, jump on it, go with it. A small investment, this is like $1,000 or $1,200 in 200 skates or 200 pairs of skates. It's paid for, and we know people who own hockey rinks. The UNE, the college is right down here. There's tons of ice arenas around. It's like we're going to be able to make that up really fast, and if we don't, we can sharpen our own skates for life. So what does it matter? Taking a risk and finding a way for it to pay off, it's totally worth it. Totally worth it. But this is really cool, and I'm really excited. And write it down. Write it all down in your journal. It's really cool to get to go back and see this kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun. So we're gonna get back to sharpening. And I do some campaigning and stuff, and make sure that you present this in the right way. Like, I'm gonna go on, and I really have to have this timed perfectly, because it's October. If there's all of a sudden an influx of people who want their skates done and all this stuff, like, I gotta make sure that I'm 100% proficient, because it's like the box is right there. It just got here today. So it's like making sure that your mouth doesn't overload your back. Because if I'm like, yeah, we're pros. We're pros at skate sharpening. And then I have 100 pairs come through that door. It's like, I'm going to be in here till midnight. Because, if it takes 40 seconds of a skate just to do the pass, and that's nothing with setting up, it's probably 2 minutes of skate. So it's like 2 minutes for one skate. You get 100 pairs. It's going to take you forever. So, and you want to make sure that you're doing it right. You don't want to be handing them some junk and having them be like, yo, what did I pay you for? Making sure that you have a little bit of actual knowledge and skill to back up what you say. But when you find a niche, jump on it. There are no sharpeners. It's like I'm 22. The average sharpener is like 50 or 55, and nobody does it. In every single industry, every single person has something that can be sharpened, whether it's a lawnmower blade, chainsaw chain, ice skate, a knife. How many people are going to use a knife in their life? Everybody. But totally excited. Awesome. So cool. So cool. Plus it being automatic, finding a way for something to run in the background, because the worst trade you can make is time for money. You hear it all the time. And it's totally true. You're never going to get more time, but you can make all the money there is. Being able to be in multiple places at once. While this thing's running, I can go over here and I can do chainsaw chains. I can do some saw blades. I can do knives or whatever, clipper blades. It doesn't matter. But the being able to be in more than one place, that's where it's at. Have something going. And it doesn't have to be a piece of machinery, You can write an ebook, put that online, and while you're sleeping, sales. And it's not like you have to have a bunch of books published waiting in your garage. It's online. It's just information. They just download it, bling, right into your bank account. Work once. That's the best way to do it, and get paid multiple times. This, I still have a lot of work. This is still labor intensive, but it's easy. It's making a transition from 100% labor, 100% of the time, to even only having to do 50% of the work and making the same amount of money. That's where it's at. So, guys, let me know what you have going on. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you want to hear. I'll make sure to keep you guys updated on everything we got going. We got a bunch of new tree videos going up on Top Branch, so if you haven't gone there, like that page, check it out. Let me know what you think. And if you guys are interested in any kind of marketing tips and expanding businesses, if you're interested in any of this kind of stuff, or if you just want to chat, let me know. Leave your comments and thumbs up below. And I'll see you later. Taylor out.